The morning felt just like any other. You wake up, rub your eyes, and check your phone. The screen lights up with a single notification. Breaking news. World War III has begun. At first, you think it's a joke, a sick prank, but then you hear it as sirens. The roar of fighter jets overhead, screams echoing down the street. You rush to your window. Smoke rises in the distance. The familiar world you once knew is now becoming something unrecognizable. Panic spreads faster than the bombs themselves. The air is thick with fear, confusion, and disbelief. You're frozen. This isn't a movie. This is real. And you, like millions of others, must face a terrifying new reality. Your mind races. What should I do? Where can I go? How can I survive? And just like that, everything changes. The world is collapsing. And you have no choice but to fight for survival. By the time you make it to your front door, the streets are already filled with people running, pushing, shouting. The usual rhythm of life has stopped. The stores are packed. People are fighting over cans of food. You can feel the tension in the air, like a powder keg ready to explode. The chaos has just begun. You head to the store. You need supplies. But there's a catch: everyone else is thinking the same thing. The shelves are already empty. Panic buying has set in. People push and shove, fighting for whatever food, water, and supplies they can get their hands on. You watch as a man steals a carton of milk from an elderly woman, then sprints off into the crowd. You know that you need to get out of this mess. The city, your home, is no longer a safe place. You turn around, heading back to your house, but fear gnaws at you. Decision 1. Where do you go? Stay at home and try to wait this out, or leave and hope you can find safety elsewhere. By now, the roads are completely blocked. There's no escaping the madness. You think about your options. Maybe the basement, maybe a neighbor's house. But you know one thing: you have to find a safe place to hide. The first 24 hours are the most crucial. The longer you wait, the harder it will be to stay safe. You quickly barricade your windows, grab a flashlight, and head downstairs to the basement. It's small, cramped, but it's better than being out there. You hear distant gunshots. Maybe they're just warning shots, or maybe it's already turned into full-scale looting and violence. But now, it's quiet. Too quiet. You can hear your heart pounding in your chest, each beat echoing in the empty space. Decision 2. Should you stay completely hidden, or risk going out for supplies while the chaos is still fresh? The clock is ticking, and the longer you wait, the more dangerous things get. But if you act too soon, you might get caught in the crossfire. Days pass. The world outside is now a war zone. You can hear the faint hum of military aircraft in the distance. Every now and then, explosions shake the earth, a reminder that the war is real and right outside your door. Your food is running out. You raid the kitchen, looking for anything that might sustain you. The canned beans, the rice, the oatmeal, these are the lifelines. You grab as much as you can carry, but you know it's not enough. Water becomes a currency. You start rationing it, measuring every drop. At night, you try to sleep, but hunger and fear keep you up. Your mind races with thoughts of what might be happening outside. Will the stores ever open again? Will there be more bombs? But you can't afford to think like that. You have to focus. You need a plan. If you're going to survive, you need to think long term. Decision 3. You've met a few neighbors who survived the first wave of chaos. Should you form a group with them, or keep to yourself and take your chances alone? The question keeps you up at night. Another night falls. You hear more gunshots, closer this time. Someone is trying to break into your neighbor's house. You freeze. The front door is locked. The windows are barricaded. But you know it won't hold forever. The world is descending into anarchy, and you must be ready to defend yourself. You rummage through the house, looking for anything you can use as a weapon. A baseball bat, a crowbar, anything to protect yourself. You make a decision. If they come, you'll fight. But you'll only fight when you absolutely have to. The real key to survival now is to avoid conflicts at all costs. You've heard stories about people turning on each other in these situations. Desperation can make people do terrible things. You need to stay hidden, Stay quiet. Avoid crowds. Avoid the temptation to fight. Decision 4. Will you take the chance and fight back when threatened? Or will you keep hiding, keeping your head down, and your survival instincts sharp? The days blur together now. You've stopped trying to keep track of time. Your phone is useless. No signal, no news, no way to reach the outside world. But you remember something. The old radio in the attic. You find it and turn the dial. At first, all you hear is static. But then, a voice cuts through the noise. We are attempting to set up safe zones. Avoid major highways. Stay indoors. Do not attempt to leave your city. You listen closely. There are whispers of hope, but also warnings. The information is sparse, but it's all you have. You try to use a map. It's hard to tell where the safest places are anymore, but it's all you have. Decision 5. How far are you willing to travel? Will you risk it and try to find a safe zone? Or will you stay hidden where you are, hoping for rescue? Months pass. You've found a small group of survivors. You've built something, a community. You've learned how to grow food in makeshift gardens. You've harvested rainwater, and the solar panels you scavenged from a nearby building. They've been a lifesaver. But the world has changed forever. The civilization you once knew is gone, and every day is a struggle to stay alive. Decision 6. The survivors in your group begin to talk about rebuilding. Should you help rebuild society, or focus on surviving alone, waiting for the war to end? The choice weighs heavy on you. The war is not over. The world is still broken. But now there's hope. Hope that you and your group can rebuild. You look around and see something different. Maybe, just maybe, the human spirit will survive. Decision 7. Do you give in to despair? Or do you choose hope? Will you help rebuild a new world? Or keep to the shadows? Narrate a calm, reflective tone. If World War III begins tomorrow, your survival won't depend on luck. It will depend on your choices, your courage, and most of all, your hope. Comment below if you think you're ready for the world to end tomorrow. Could you survive?